Hello, Kutties! It's Hareni, Maami! How are you feeling today? Are you ready for a new story? Well, today's little story that I'm going to tell you is called Like Water. Are you ready to get started? Here we go! Once upon a time, in a little village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there was a small tranquil pond. This pond was very special, not for its size or its shape, but for the way it seemed to understand the hearts of those who visited it. The pond's water was very crystal clear and shimmered like a million tiny stars. It was said that the pond had the power to show people their true selves. Each day, children would come to the pond to gaze into its depths, and each day it told them stories through its reflections. One sunny afternoon, a curious little girl named Isha wandered to the pond. Isha had big, curious eyes and a heart full of wonder. She had heard tales of the pond's magic and wanted to see it for herself. Her grandmother had told her stories about the pond, saying that it could teach anyone who came to it the secrets of their own heart. As Isha approached, she noticed the pond's surface was perfectly still, like a sheet of glass. She knelt by the edge and peered into the water, and to her surprise, the pond did not immediately show her reflection. Instead, the water began to shimmer and swirl, creating a moving picture for her. The first image Isha saw was of a grand river flowing through a lush green forest. The river moved gracefully, winding through meadows and fields, its waters clear and full of life. Isha watched as the river gently caressed the river banks, touching every stone and plant along its way. And she saw fish darting through the water and birds flying overhead, their reflections dancing on the surface. The pond then shifted its image to show a mountain stream cascading down from a high peak. The water tumbled over smooth stones, sparkling in the sunlight. The stream seemed to dance with joy, its gentle flow a song of freedom and adventure. Isha could almost hear the cheerful gurgling of the stream as it made its way through the rocks and roots. Isha was mesmerized by the images. She reached out to touch the water, and it felt very cool and soothing against her fingers. The pond's voice was soft and gentle, like a lullaby carried by the wind. The pond says to Isha, "Water is like life. It can be still and serene sometimes, and at other times it can rush and dance away. It carries dreams and memories and it always finds its way." Isha listened carefully. The pond's words seemed to echo deep within her. She thought about how often she felt nervous and unsure. Sometimes she worried about her dreams and whether she could ever achieve them. But as she watched the water's graceful movements, she realized something seriously profound. The river and the stream had their own ways of moving, but they were both beautiful and important. The river was steady and nurturing, while the stream was energetic and free. They both flowed through their paths with purpose, embracing the journey no matter how winding or challenging it was. Very inspired, little Isha stood up and looked at the pond one last time. The water sparkled back at her as if it was smiling. She takes one deep breath and felt a warm, confident feeling inside her. She knew that, just like the water, she had the strength to face any challenge and find her own path. As Isha walked back to the village, she felt lighter and so much happier. She understood that, like water, she could be calm and steady, or she could be adventurous and daring. She could embrace all the moments of her life, flowing through each one with the same beauty and strength she had seen in the pond. The next day, Isha visited the pond again, bringing her friends along this time. She wanted them to see the magic she had experienced. They gathered around the water, their eyes wide with anticipation. The pond, sensing their eagerness, began to show them new images. It revealed the beauty of a calm lake under a starlit sky where the moonlight painted silver paths across the water, and a playful brook racing through a meadow, its laughter mingling with the sound of wind through the trees. Each child saw something very different, reflecting their own dreams and own fears. The pond helped them understand that, just like water, they had the power to flow through life with grace and strength. They left the pond with hearts full of wonder and minds full of possibilities. Years passed and little Isha grew up, but she never forgot the lessons of the magical pond. She became a storyteller, sharing the pond's wisdom with others. Her stories inspired countless children, reminding them that they too could flow through life with courage and grace. The village continued to thrive, with its children growing up with hearts full of dreams and minds full of courage, all inspired by the gentle wisdom of the magical pond. Whenever someone faced a challenge or felt uncertain, they would visit the pond, finding solace and guidance in its shimmering waters. And so, the story of the pond and the girl who learned to flow with life became a cherished tale in the village. A reminder that we all have the strength to find our way, just like water. And that, my little Kutties, is the end of this beautiful little story. Now take good care of yourselves and each other, of course, Kutties, and always believe you can do anything. All my love to all of you.